y'all. How you doing? Hold on. Let me get this set up. Okay. Yeah, it's a perfect place, but the line is still terrible. Okay. So, this is my Bethany Theory of Pretty Little Liars. Okay. Like I said before, I think that the twin theory is going to come into play. But it'll take them a long time for them to reveal it. You know, if you watch the other video, you get where I was coming from. So, Bethany. I think that Bethany was Courtney. I just think Bethany Young was either a cover-up name or her name just changed just because Mrs. D married Mr. D or whatever. But you never know. Personally, I just think it's a cover-up name or something. I think this because if you watch the Christmas episode, you know that when Allie opened up the boxes, there are 2 yellow dresses. Personally, I think they're both for Allison and Bethany. I don't think Mrs. D set up the night theory or whatever. I don't think she set it up to kill Bethany or whatever, but I don't think Allison lured Bethany to Rosewood just to kill her or whatever. I don't think that. I think that that Allison invited Bethany to the party, the Labor Day party or whatever that she had with the liars, and Bethany got out of Radley. That's when Mrs. D got the email. And then she got the phone call, which was really weird. And then after that, she escaped. And I think A hit Allie in the back of the head. Hit Allie, aka Bethany, in the back of the head. And then she fell. And then realized that was Bethany, then hit Allie in the head with the shovel. Because remember that whole shovel storyline where the murder weapon was all of a sudden a shovel and then switched to a rock? That was confusing. So hit Bethany with the rock, and then hit Allie with the shovel, and then killed Sarah. So the first person that A hit was Sarah. She actually died. A killed Sarah thinking that it was Allie. Then it was like, dang it, that must have been Bethany. So Allison might be right here. A hits Bethany in the back of the head with a rock. She actually goes knocked out cold. And then looks and realizes that was Bethany. Then goes to Allison, hits Allison in the back of the head with a shovel. And then Mrs. D covers up for A. And I think that Sarah Harvey actually died from that night, because you can't just switch from Sarah Harvey to Bethany. Something happened to Sarah. And hopefully we find out. But yeah, basically. We know that Bethany got mad because Mrs. D had an affair with Bethany's father and all. But personally, that could have been Allie. Because, remember, in the books, Courtney actually framed, or was it Allie? It was probably the other way around, but one twin framed the other twin to go into a mental institution. And then came out, and then that one twin tried to kill the other twin. And in advance, one of them died. That's what I think will happen, but something deeper probably happened. Now, remember the little girls in the Christmas episode that Hannah confronted that they were messing with Claire? Now, Claire. Personally, Claire, I don't know what the heck is going on with Claire. But apparently she was one of Bethany's friends. And I don't think she had anything to do with it. I just think that she was just one of her friends or something. And she probably knew Allie or something. She just didn't want to admit it or something. But, you know, Bethany could be A. She could not be A. But personally, I think Bethany is Courtney. And that was just a cover-up name. And another thing, she had a mental illness. So my theory is that she got out. She's still alive. And she's just like framing Allie, being Allie this, being Allie that. And that's why I think Allie might have run away in the first place. It was because of A and Bethany, aka Courtney. Because I wouldn't want to deal with A tormenting me, but at the same time I'm dealing with Courtney back in the corner, you know, dressing like me, acting like me, and framing me, and now everybody's pointing the finger at me. It's like, no, I'm not doing that. I'm running away. So Bethany, in my opinion, is working with A. They were probably like a team working together. She probably met Jenna, then met the other people, and then that's how the A team was created. Now, Bethany had an outburst and hit Mrs. D with a bucket or whatever. And hit a bucket or whatever. And remember the fragile patient that was in the same room that Toby's mom fell out the window, and they think that it was suicide. I think Courtney pushed Toby's mom out of the window because here's my theory. I think that Courtney, Allison, and Toby, all of them are twins. That's a crazy theory, but all of them are twins. And since Allie and Toby, I guess, were getting the favoritism, Courtney was getting jealous, and she found out about the affair. That's why she probably blamed Toby's mom for it. And she pushed her. But then realized and found out that Allison probably told her, because she probably visited Bethany. But she probably told her about the liars. And she probably told her about Mrs. D. Be like, no, that was a mistake. It wasn't Toby's mom. It was Mrs. D. So, yeah. And I think that Courtney actually killed Mrs. D. and buried her alive. Because remember that A text that she got? Where it was like, I buried your mom the same way I watched your mom bury you. A? Yeah. I think Courtney is on the A team, personally. I think she's on the A team along with the others. And it's just like, so Courtney, Toby, and Allison are all twins. Crazy theory. Now, Spencer and Allie are half sisters. And Allie, Courtney, and Toby are all twins. That's a crazy theory, but hey, it could work out because, you know, I think that there's a connection between Toby's mom and Courtney and Allison all knew about it. So now A and Courtney are still after Allison, and they're like, haha, you're in jail, but still we need to kill you. We just need to kill you for some crazy, stupid reason. But that's my Bethany theory, aka Courtney. Hope you guys like it. I could be wrong. Maybe Bethany is Sarah, you know. I could be wrong, but that's my Bethany theory. So, hope you guys like it. Bye, cats.